just. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? I said, how are we doing? Mm. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm so happy that everybody's here. We're going to get started at minute 5. Welcome back to my channel. And we're going to hop straight into it. So today, if you could tell by the title, we will be talking about what's coming for April 2025. What the cards have to say, child. Okay. One second, you guys. Did y'all just see my cooch in my butt? So y'all, okay, so I know it's like 12 o'clock, right? Mm-hmm. But I got this sweet ass cornbread. I don't know what the fuck type of sugar they put in that motherfucker. I don't even want to swallow this shit. Mm, 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 mm. But yeah, careful. Okay, so welcome one, welcome all. Welcome back to my page, Peace of Siren. It is your host, Siren. Thank you so much for tuning in, girl. Um, Today we're going to be talking about, like I said, the topics. I just wanted to do a general 2 card pound. I'm not doing these yet. I'm just shuffling these because I usually use these often. But this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna pull from the numerology deck for each one, and then I'm going to choose from 2 different decks from y'all to choose from, either deck 1 or deck 2. This right here is deck 1, the purple one. But this right here is deck 2. Don't they look similar? Very interesting, huh? So deck 1 or deck 2? Okay. So if you are joining or going to see this later, I'm going to put this in a timestamp. Okay, guys. So this is pile 2. This is pile 1. Let's see what's going on. Oh, hold on. I ain't even ask no questions. What's going on for pile 1 for April 2025? What's the message? What's the main message? Oh. A personal issue reaches resolution. New moon in Cancer. Full moon in Cancer, actually. Oh, you guys, I forgot to get my Bible. Ouch. Ooh, oh, wow. That is so crazy. Hold on, I gotta turn sideways. Oh, I ain't gonna turn all that. Y'all can't see my goods. Okay, so a personal issue reaches resolution. So this could be in pertaining to family matters. It could be certain things where it's just like work related, or it could be like well, Cancer is in Mars right now, and that's like the home insecurity. So it might be about home situations, but who knows? Let's see. Let's open her up. Okay. Y'all ready? Because from the looks of it, y'all not gonna like this one. But I get this one often though. Never mind. Let me switch it. That's too far. Okay. It's a pretty good one. So let's turn to Isaiah 52, which is awkward because it's just. But regardless, that's neither here nor there. It says, "Awake, awake, put on your strength, O Zion, put on your beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city, for there shall be no more coming to you, the uncircumcised and the unclean. Shake yourself from the dust, arise, O captive Jerusalem. Loose the bonds from your neck, O captive of Jerusalem, of Zion. For thus says the Lord, you were sold for nothing, you shall be redeemed without money. For thus says the Lord God, my people went down at first into Jerusalem to sojourn there, sojourn there, and the assignment oppressed them for nothing. Wow. Now therefore, what have I here? Says the Lord, seeing that my people are taking away for nothing. Their rulers well, says the Lord, and continually all the day my name is despised. Wow. Wow. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I think I read that wrong. And the name is despised. Therefore my people shall know my name. Therefore in that day they shall know that it is I who speak. Here I am. The Assyrian. Wow. How beautiful upon the mountains. I'm interested, y'all. I'm interested. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. Hold on. How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of nothing who brings good tidings, who publishes peace and who brings good tidings of people, who publish salvation, who says to Zion, your God reigns. Hark your watchmen lift up their voices together, they sing for joy, for eye to eye they see the return of the Lord to Zion. Break forth together in singing, you waste places of Jerusalem, for the Lord has comforted his people. He has, redeemed Jerusalem. The Lord has bared his holy arm before the eyes of all the nations. We gonna have to break this down. Listen, I literally just picked this up. I don't know. It's talking about. Hold on. Mm, 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 mm. Hearken to me, you who pursue deliverance. Well, basically, like you, if you're on the right side of history, if you're on the right side of the path of righteousness, pretty much. Um, because if you're talking and speaking in his name in vain, or like trying to make it to the point where, okay, verse, I know, I was reading it. Verse 53, we're going to talk about verse 52 first. Anyway, um, verse 52 was just basically talking about how, those who are of the righteous and those who are, like I was saying before, if you read and you catch my other live, a lot of the people are going away from giving out messages, honestly, because, like, it's becoming harder to not connect to him, but to relay that message to the ones that are the who want to see it and who want to understand it, right? So I think it's just saying they're oppressing the ones that are God's chosen people, and the ones that are actually needing to be oppressed are the ones that are glorified. So, if you go to verse 53, it just talks about who has believed what we have heard, and to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed. For he grew up before him like a young plant, and like a root out of the dry ground. He had no form or comeliness that we should look at him, and no beauty that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And as, whoa, Um, 1 second, you guys. And the next line, that is insane. And the next line is, as one from whom men hide their faces. But what was I just talking about in the last video? Like, was it 2 videos ago? Where I said God, it said in the verse that God was turning his face from the people because they're asking for the stuff, and it's usually asking you shall receive, but you're asking for things and then not putting forth work, the effort. Faith without works is always going to die. Okay, surely he has borne out griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we esteem him stricken, smitten by God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was bruised for our iniquities. And people don't see that, yeah, God is God, but Jesus he may be looked at and despised and disrespected, but at the same time, this is the one that y'all are gonna have to look at years to come from now. And they didn't see it, but it was right in their faces. And with stripes we are healed. All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned everyone to his own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed, and he was afflicted, yet his mouth not yet he opened mouth not his mouth, like a lamb that is led to the slaughter, and like a sheep that before its shears is dumb. So he opened not his mouth. By oppression and judgment he was taken away. And as for his generation, who considered that he was cut off of the land of the living, stricken from the transgressions of my people, and they made his grave with the wicked and with a rich man in his death, although he had done no violence and there was no deceit in his mouth. Yet it was the will of the Lord that to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When he makes himself an offering for sin, he shall see his offspring. He shall prolong his life. Wait. He shall see his offspring. He shall prolong his days. The will. Mm, the will of the Lord shall prosper in his hands. He shall see the fruits of. Remember, I just was talking about not too long ago the 9 fruits of the travail of his soul and be satisfied. By his knowledge shall the righteous one, my servant, make many to be accounted righteous, and shall bear their iniquities. Therefore I will divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong, because he poured out his soul to death and was numbered with transgressions, yet he bore the sin of many and made intercessions for the transgressions. Inter inter intercession for the transgressions. Yeah. Transgressors. Sing, O barren one who did not bear. Break forth into singing and cry aloud. You who have not been in travail. Travail. For the people of the desolate one will be more than the children of her that is married, says the Lord. Enlarge the place of your tent and let the curtains of your inhabitants be stretched out. Hold not back, lengthen your cords and strengthen your stacks or stakes. For you will spread abroad to the right and to the left, and your descendants will possess the nations, and will people desolate cities, and will people the desolate cities. Well, all I gotta say about that is I'm gonna watch it back, and I'm gonna do what I do usually, and I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and screen record it, or what is it, screenshot it, because that was really shady, and I don't wanna answer nothing. I'm enough questions. I'm just here, okay. I can only do one apparently. I can't do two because my sister's about to come over. So yeah, sorry y'all. Ooh, my hip hurt. Okay. So what's going on for my pal one? I'll come back for pal two, okay? Okay. Okay, what's going on? What's the comfort pal one for my pal one collective for the month of April 2025? What's going on for the June? We got the eight of Pentacles with the Emperor. So somebody's working on something with the Aries energy, doing very masculine things, going at. We got the Ace of Wands, but it was reversed. So it's something. Okay, we got the Star card with the Four of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands. So somebody's holding on to something. Could be an Aries, could be an Aquarius, could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But whatever you're holding on to is making you hinder yourself from passionate beginnings, new passionate beginnings, because you're stuck on the past transgressions. But you're working on something. Maybe you're working on a project of some sort, or you're working on movement forward in a business or movement forward in the workplace. You're doing very masculine things right now, honestly. Very like, I heard fashion forward, but like forward movement is what I heard. And then we have the Ace of Wands reversed. So let's see. Clarify each column, please, spirit guides, angels, and sisters. Because with the Star card, Aquarius energy, somebody could be trying to pour into you, or you pour into them. However that may be. Oh, my ear hurts really badly. I don't know why that is. Somebody's trying to communicate with me, and my chest just randomly started hurting. With the Star card, it kind of gives me like Cancerian energy. And then we got the Four of Pentacles. So somebody's being stingy. Maybe you're being stingy with your energy, or you're being stingy with your movement forward. But somebody's trying to stay stuck on you and bring you to the past. We got the Two of Swords reversed. So somebody's trying to make you stay stuck, but you're not being stuck. Look, with the Nine of Pentacles, somebody sees your words, somebody's trying to keep you stuck, but they see that you're not going to be stuck for long. Clarify the Ace of Wands, please. You got the Tower with the Five of Wands. So, it could be some sort of conflict going on in April that will present itself. Maybe it's going to be like you're going to have to start a whole new project over, or you're going to start, you're going to throw out different ideas, I guess. Clarify the star card, please. Oh. We got the Hermit card with the Six of Pentacles. I mean, the Six of Cups. The Six of Wands. With the star card. So something you're putting effort into right now is going to make you go into solitude and be victorious in something. I don't know exactly what that is. Whatever you're putting forth effort into and emotions into, it's going to make you victorious. It's going to make people want to be around you more with the Judgment card and the King of Wands. And it's going to put you back in your energy. We got the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. We got the Temperance with the Fourth. So somebody could be being stingy with their energy or being stingy with their money with the Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody's being stingy with their resources or being stingy with their emotions, or you're being stingy with your emotions and they're being stingy with their resources or some shit like that. Or they're being stingy with their emotions and you're being stingy with your resources. Who knows? Clarify the Ten of Wands. You got the Page of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. It's like y'all match each other's energy. That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck that I gave that example, and that's the example that came out with the Two of Cups. I'm overstimulated. The Page of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. Somebody is being stingy with their money and somebody is being stingy with their emotions. Okay. But it's love there. Clarify the Two of Cups. Get into some things. The Five of Swords. Somebody walked away from somebody. But is love there? I'm confused. With the Page of Swords, there's some news coming out about the situation. The Nine of Cups reversed. Somebody manifested somebody, or somebody was... But with the Two of Wands, it kind of gives me like the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. It's like options. I heard I got issues. I'm not taking all these damn cards. And you got them too. No. The Six of Pentacles with the Ace. Somebody's trying to come in and either offer you some money or offer you to have some sort of communication. Girl. All right, y'all, I'm about to get off. I'm about to get off, y'all. I really do greatly appreciate y'all for joining me. I really love all of the people. Shout out to my observers. Shout out to my patsies. And shout out to my ghostbusters or my ghost informants. I greatly appreciate y'all. I'm about to get off. Bye-bye.